Torp here. Ooh, that's good stuff. Very good. I like that. Night at the Roxbury. Here we go.
Hi, my name is Benny Kelly.
Oh, poop, an ad. It's an ad. What's this about?
Around buying profitable businesses. Over the past 4 years, we've been
Profitable businesses. Right off the bat, that's a problem on YouTube. Profitable businesses. Yay, we know better. Whoa, sorry about that. Oops. I'm getting ready for the main attraction. My first critique. Who knew that was going to happen? You gotta admit, the music in the beginning is great. Smoke them if you got them. Jesus, how long is this? Really? Wait a minute. Oh my God, this is long. All right, I gotta shut that down for a second. I gotta bring it back up because I fucking didn't realize it was this long. Right there, I'm doing the, there we go. That should be it right there. Hold on, I got you guys. Now it's gonna get good. All right. I didn't realize it was that long. Here we go.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. We are just going to stretch it and get right back down to business. Welcome back to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, live here on YouTube, live on Coach Eli 2, authentic live streams, the most positive place on the internet. And we are positive, whether you think we are or not. We are positive, and we do our best to keep it positive.
Sounds like transgenderism. Whether you think we are or not, we are somebody that we're pretending to be, but we're not actually. Tell me.
But when other people try to bring negativity into our ground, we will stomp on them.
We will stomp on you? Okay, Eli. Put out the fire.
That's what has to be done to bring back the peace. So before we get back to the second part of the show, let me first of all make sure that my audio is sounding normal.
Even if your microphone works, you'll never sound normal.
Sometimes things will glitch actively. It just happens, folks. So you gotta make sure things are rolling well.
You know, I've watched some really good movies in my lifetime. I mean, like, cinematically, audio was great. Cinematically, it was great. Perfect cameras, perfect microphones. And the movie still sucked because the actor was just a piece of poopy. Here we go, Eli. Let's see if that holds any water, what I just said.
Give me 1 second. Give me a second, folks.
We've been trying.
All right, all is well. All is well. Welcome back, folks.
I'm listening.
During the first part of the show,
Yes.
we were talking about Jeff Thomas Black and how he's been saying I'm passive aggressive. I would.
Jeff, you're not flipping the script, are you, buddy?
In the great detail, I explained the misconception. I explained a lot about ad hominem attacks regarding that and many other things that him, Torp, and trolls and haters had.
You notice how they always bunch us together? Trolls, haters, and Torp. Trolls, haters, and Torp. Oh my. Trolls, haters, and Torp. Oh my. Is it just my imagination, or is this guy scared of his own shadow? Is he a paranoid, schizophrenic, depressed type? Just ask him. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. It sounds like something that should be analyzed by a doctor. But since he's on YouTube, I guess he doesn't need one. He's got us. We'll figure you out, Eli. Trust me. We have that ability. I can't wait till he gets into the copyright shit. You guys are going to love this. Okay, that was a prequel.
I've been saying. Also, Thomas Schubeck, aka Glitch Dash, is here. Channel member and moderator. Much respect to you, Glitch Dash. You're one of the very few people that I truly, fully, 1,000,000% respect in this community.
We got a new high number here. 1 million respect. 1 million respect, imagine that. I said this about 3 videos ago. It'd be nice if we could do a 110, but the emoji only goes up to 100, senor. But can you imagine having a 110? Wouldn't that be cool? No, fucking Eli's like, nah, dude. I'm over all that shit, dude. Dude, listen to me, dude. 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 We need 1,000,000% now. What's next? 1 million plus infinity, I guess, for respect? I mean, at what point does your respect just hit a wall where you can't go any further? You know what I'm saying? Like, any further? I guess that's going to bring us to the whole copyright thing about respect. This is going to get good. This is my first critique. Get off my fucking back. Give me a second.
He says, character assassination all day long, coach. And that's all it's been. It's been a massive character assassination.
Did he say massive? Really? Well, the last time I checked, Glitch Dash was the most popular person in this community. So if Glitch Dash has his 1,000,000% approval rating, and Glitch Dash is always right, there's no character assassination. You can't be touched, Eli. You have every ability in the world to just walk away from this and be loved by one man that will set you straight and make you feel free and righteous. Come on, guys. This is going to get fun, trust me. I figured I was going to have to look a long, hard time for this, but Lord and behold, Eli just gives me shit on a silver platter. He's like the only guy I know that knows how to serve a steak dinner on a garbage can lid.
With nothing but full of ad hominem attacks. I can't even say it. Ad hominem attacks. It's a hard word to say. Jesus, man, don't want to lose my literacy live on the air, right?
Did he just say Jesus? I thought he said he was going to keep Pedro out of this.
I can get chastised for calling people out on being illiterate and then not being literate myself, right? This is how clear you have to be sometimes, because that's what these people try to do. They try to twist their own words, right?
No, you said nigger. You said faggot. You said those words. Those were yours. And according to our new media here on YouTube, they're the media now. Coach Eli too, Robert Reese, they're the media. And I thought the media understood how this worked. You can repeat anything anybody else says, as long as it's commentary about what they're saying, which is what I just did. Eli used the word nigger. Eli used the word faggot. Eli used the word cunt. Eli used the word bitch. Eli used the word hate more than all channels combined here. I am just relaying a message from somebody on YouTube that happens to be wanting to be heard. So I thought, you know what? A critique is the perfect time to do that. So I'll repeat what he says in a critique and then give you my opinion on what he says in a critique. Maybe on the new news channel.
Anyway, Now, during the second part of the show, I'm going to be talking about content thieves and scaredy cats in the gig space. Let's talk about content thieves first, okay?
Oh, this has got to be gold.
And before I get into this, I want to make it very, very clear that there are a few people that are exempt from this because it is my decision, my choice.
Nope. Eli, the very day that you came up on YouTube, Sir Eli 2, like you're a second generation of yourself. There's some humor in that. There is this place called YouTube, Eli. Have you heard of it? It's where people come up here and express themselves. You don't like some of it? You love the other parts of it, right? Sure. And then you find those channels that aren't just vlogging, like we are. Like me, like you, like John Billings. We'll get to that. To just venting. We're all just venting. Eli, you're a vent too. You're a big ass vent. The problem is your slots are bigger than ours. We got a little bit going on to where people are trying to figure us out. You're transparent as fuck. But I still think it's great what you said. I'm glad you brought that up. Content on YouTube. It's YouTube, bub. It's not MSNBC. It's not CNN. It's not the Eli Network on cable TV. You can't just tell somebody they can't use your content. And here's why I'm going to be your lawyer. You passed up coach, and you went straight to fucking legal advisor. Dude, you know nothing about copyright. Zero, dick, nada, and that's on a good day with a fresh head. And absolutely no microphone in front of your face. That's your best day. You know nothing about the legal system. I don't know anything about the legal system. The fact that you're even talking about copyright that was the part that made me blow wind. I actually farted. I was going to throw up, but I farted instead. Thank God. It was just a wind in the room. The puke would have been nasty to clean up. But you, my friend, are funny as fuck to clean up. Because when you talk about copyright, it seems like you haven't seen YouTube in the past 20 years. You gone. Copyright. Dude, you gotta file a copyright for yourself. In other words, you gotta file for the rights to that content. You don't have them. No, sir, you do not have those. You gotta put those in the system, and then you get to file a copyright claim. No, what you're talking about is harassment and bullying. Do not confuse the two, sir, because you are the one that's harassing and bullying yourself. Had you not said the things that you did, nobody would have had anything bad to say about you in the past 6 years that I know of. You did that to yourself. Too many walks of life, too many people expressing the exact same opinion about you cannot be wrong. No, they can't. I never thought I'd do this, but this is funner than I thought it would be.
On who I allow
You don't
and
allow.
give permission to use my content.
We don't need your permission, sir. Sir, we do not need your permission. You cannot allow or disallow anything. That's YouTube. Oh, did you forget the boardroom meeting where all the executives got involved at Google? Did you forget that meeting to where they brought in the CEO, all the legal advisors, talked to the White House, made sure what they were doing was 100% legit, even though it's a private platform? Did you forget that meeting about copyright infringement that they went through with the court systems, the federal court systems, the local, state, all that? Everything on YouTube, everything on AdSense. That boardroom meeting. Yeah, Eli, the one that you weren't fucking in. You know nothing about it. But you might learn something if you listen to somebody besides yourself. Ding, ding.
In any way, shape, or form. That includes using entire pieces of my content, such as an entire hour or two long live stream.
Nobody's done that. Literally, not one motherfucking channel on here has fucking put up his whole stream. Not one. Zero. Nobody is going to spend 2 hours of their data when all they gotta do is share the link to this winky dink. Just share the link. You want to share a clip of this guy? They're all over the place. Your time has been saved. Don't waste your phone data.
Right? And it's my choice.
No, it's
I
not.
get to choose.
Nope.
I decided to try out
Fuck,
a
another
casting
ad.
mattress.
How much does this guy need to get paid to spew this bullshit? This is what I love about AdSense. A lot of the guys that should be monetized, Brian, me, DoorDash Revolution. Oh, there's some others. We're not. But this is what people really want to see, is what the fuck this guy's doing. Okay, let's watch his ad. We gotta pony up a little bit. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do with that. I want to see it. I'm not even gonna skip the ad, Eli. I want you to feel some love tonight. I'm gonna let the ad playing against Eli the coach play. And maybe we'll all buy something.
And let me tell you guys, that is the best decision I've ever made.
After just one night sleeping on this mattress, we were hooked. Our new
It's ironic it's about a mattress. This is the video that's playing against the coach's content. A mattress ad. If you associate sleep with Eli, I guess somebody might buy one.
Who has permission and who doesn't? Now, there are fair use laws that give you some protection for using someone else's content or copyrighted work. Okay?
Really?
And I will explain that in a second. Okay?
Yep.
I've explained it a million times,
Tear it up.
but I'm going to do it again so people understand, especially people here in the gig economy, that
What the fuck? What does he keep saying million for? Why can't he just say trust me? I don't know. Oh, a smaller number would be good. Million's pretty breathtaking, dude. I mean, honestly, a million? You mean like your channel has 1 million minus 998,898 views? Verbatim. That kind of a million? Just ask him. And I did that without a calculator. Pot works.
that don't understand what fair use is. They don't. They don't have.
Fair use. Well, do you understand what the word fair is? It's a four-letter word. Starts with an F. But no, it's not fuck you, Eli. It's fair use, Eli. Did you even bother to look fair use up on the internet before you did this? Fair use is very explicit, and it's also bullshit. YouTube doesn't need a reason to flag a video. They will flag a video for the dumbest fucking reasons. Has anybody else been living in real London for at least the last 10 years on YouTube or TikTok or anywhere? You see people get flagged all the time for the stupidest shit, don't you? That ain't fair use. There's no such thing as fair use. It's whatever the fuck the dictators on the left want to say it is. And you guys know that Google's run by the left. Yeah, I say what the fuck I want here. Oh, Eli, give it a shot. If somebody pays you $2.99, it doesn't mean you have to say what they think you might, should, or could have, or been programmed to say. Just say what you want to say. And somebody could have saved $3. The economy's tight, remember?
Have a clue what fair use is. They also don't understand YouTube's reused content policy and how it can affect their monetization status or their channel status overall. Okay.
Okay.
One of those people I mentioned is Glitch Dash Thomas Schubert. You are exempt. Feel free to use my content in its entirety in the.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm only gonna say this once, so if you miss it, it's on you. But I'll remember this video forever. He just gave Thomas Schubert Glitch Dash every power of attorney to his videos by making it public like that. Not that that would even have to stand in Google. Google does what they want, but you still got to admit. So what happens if Glitch Dash gets mad at him and decides he wants a rebate on all those $2.99s that he flashed across the screen in Eli's comments? What if that happened? Let's just go there for a second. I don't know if it's going to happen. There might be more going on than I know. I know my surroundings. I always tell you that. Know your surroundings. I can't know everything, but in general, I try to keep up before I talk. You see, he forgot to do that. Shall we continue?
In the same ways you've been doing it. This does not involve you. This does not affect you. That's as clear as I can be about it.
So he just told Glitch Dash that he doesn't have anything to worry about. He promises you will not get flagged. Even knowing that Jeff Thomas Black and Glitch Dash are the two biggest for critiquing videos in the negative way. Now you might say, now, oh, Torp, whoa, what about Brian? You like Brian, don't you? It's like, yep, I do like Brian. Why? Because his critiques are off the charts. They're badass. They make me laugh and they're factual. The religious stuff I can live without. I'm not worried about theories. Notice I didn't say conspiracy. I didn't say I'm not worried about theories, because most theories are actually true. People get made fun of them for 5 years and all of a sudden they wake up to the reality that theory was actually something that was coming. They were told about, but they ignored it because they were fucking millennials. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, Brian. He plays back more content than anybody else on YouTube that I'm aware of. He'll do 2 hours. He's had my face up for 2 hours, played me back. I think he critiqued all of them but one well. One of them, I could tell it. He was trying to be cool about it, but he wasn't really down with what I said in that video for about 98% of it. No big deal. Did you hear me I want to flag Brian. Fuck no. Dude, the first thing you gotta understand, Eli, is when you come up on YouTube, people download your videos, man. Did you lose that idea? Did that thought escape your head? It's not about them playing back your content. It's about them playing back your content that you're not proud of. It's like, wait a minute, what did I say? Would you stop saying that back? Because I'd like to take it back. Well, Eli, it's too late. You did it on the internet. Anything that you do on the internet's never going away. There's nothing that you can do about it. Even if you give a channel a copyright strike, they're just going to make a new channel and keep putting it up. You're going to spend the rest of your life defending the stupidest fucking things most of us humans have ever heard come out of your mouth. I think your fight's wrong, but I love your ambition. I ain't never seen anybody as stupid as a rock try to compete with a rock. But Eli is really giving a rock a fucking run for its stupid money. I'm sorry, dude, but we got to continue this. I got a phone ringing in the background. I'm going to wait till the payphone hooks up. Did you hear that? Yep. That should, see, now, Eli took a pause. Now I'm going to take a pause. This is my station identification break. Watch this. It's beer o'clock. Feel me? We got to get this right because this is my first critique. I want to make sure it's good. By the way, I don't edit. So yeah, you got to hear my beautiful wife in the background. There is a real life thing going on here. Like we have a life. So yeah, if you hear in the background once in a while, this is what you love about me, guys. Huh? This is what I share, the real me. I'm only lucky that I have a woman in the background. A real woman. She ain't never once said to anybody that she needs to have genitalia removal. What the fuck are they doing out there in California, Eli? Okay. That was not a knock against your lady. I'm just saying, California's a weird motherfucker, and we got plenty of proof with that with the Eli 2 channel. Moving on.
I don't watch Getting the Right Idea, Thomas Glitch Dash, because I have a lot of love for you, and you are one of the most genuine and real people out here.
He said the same thing about me just a month ago. He did. Do y'all remember that? He said the same thing about me. He said the same thing about a lot of people. It's funny that you got just as many negative videos on Eli as you got positive ones where he talks to people about all the names he called them and what's wrong with their lives and shit like that, what liars they are and haters and trolls they are. And then he's also got the same ones where he's telling those people just a month before, you're the best person I've ever met. I trust you more than anybody else on here. You're a true bro. This is a bromance. Feel me? And it just goes on and on and on for 6 fucking years.
And I'm very proud of your success and what you're building on your end. Okay?
What the fuck is he drinking?
There are also...
What the fuck were you drinking? Was that a Monster drink? Somebody tells me there was a drink in his video. I want to know what it was. Is that like one of those iced coffee lattes, or was that a fucking Monster, like, what is that called? 74, I think it is. Because I'm just waiting for this guy to spontaneously explode. You can tell he's holding it in.
A few people in my former community that have my blessing and permission to use my content. Now,
Eli, we don't need your blessing. We don't need any of that. It's YouTube. See, if he's going to keep repeating himself, I'm going to keep repeating myself. Are those dishes almost done? Oh, that's cool. No, I just wondered if they were almost done. The dishes take as long as Eli does to make a point. I mean, you chose now to do the dishes, really? You know, I gave her a heads up. I'm going to make a video. Okay, I'll go in the other room. Dishes are being done. The problem is these two rooms are about a foot apart. So, anyway, there's more real life for you. The prettiest woman in the world's doing dishes in a quiet room where I'm doing a video. I need soundproofing, damn it!
I've asked people, and I'm going to ask people again at this point, I would really appreciate it if people stop using full-length pieces of my content.
Nobody has. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Nobody's used anything of yours. Full content? No, nothing. Nothing's been rebroadcasted, Bob. There's not one channel out there with 16 hours of I'm a lawyer, a psychologist, and a life coach. And if you listen to me, you will be committing suicide within 24 hours. Nobody has that 2-hour video up, Bob. Nobody's repeated anything that you've done for 2 hours without a commentary to it. You just oopsed.
An example, using my full entire 1 hour or 2 hour long live stream and doing some commentary along the way, or not doing commentary at all.
Now we're splitting hairs.
Because technically that is not considered fair use.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Did I say yes, it is?
Okay. Again, why use yours? Why not make their own? I agree. That's exactly what I'm saying. They don't get it. Now, I think they do understand it, but I'll share why they do it. There's a reason why they do it, Maddie.
This is good.
And I'm just going to really state it here because people just don't understand it. And even if they do understand it, they're doing it for...
Here he goes. He's going to tell us how the world works again. You saw where that got him last time. You saw where that got us last time. Oy.
For a certain reason. Again, we'll talk about that in a second here. Now let's talk about what is fair use. Fair use is an exception to copyright law that allows...
Not an exception to copyright law. There is no exception to copyright law. Either it's copyright or it's not. There's no exception for it. There's two categories. You got copyright law and you got fair use. Put a line in the middle, Eli. You got a huge microphone. It should not be a problem for you to make a line. Right down the middle. Copyright infringement, fair use. There's no combo. They're not married. They're not getting engaged. They're not holding hands. There's no loopholes. The only thing that changes anything is whether or not you're going to believe that YouTube is going to accept your copyright claim the way you think it should be accepted, or whether or not the counterclaim is being accepted the way the counterparty thinks it should be accepted. That's it. That's not a loophole. The problem is there's no lawyers on here, Eli. It is YouTube deciding everybody's fate. And that changes just as much as the gig apps do. Which is something I'm surprised that you don't talk about much anymore. Because I thought you were talking about things that you absolutely knew nothing about. Oh, that's right. We are doing that.
People to use small excerpts for the purpose of...
How many seconds? How many seconds? How many seconds? Come on, you quick ejaculator. How many seconds? How many seconds do you get? I can tell you. I know what it is. It's got to be over 3/4 of a certain period of time to where there's commentary. You cannot play the actual video without commentary. Otherwise, it's not fair use. That's where it gets scratchy, iffy, and kind of condigulated. There's a lot of people out there that just get lucky a lot. Don't base your facts to the jury on that, Eli. Because you don't know any better than the rest of us. Google makes those decisions on the fly, bro. On the fly. They smoke a little bit, and then they start making decisions at 4 o'clock in the morning before those fucking roosters start making noise in California. These people have their fucking finger on your pulse. It's not the other way around. You're not just assuming too much. You're just not listening enough.
Criticism, education,
Oh, God.
right? For a documentary. But it has to be transformative in nature.
It doesn't say that anywhere. Transformative in nature? Dude, all right. Apparently you forgot about this. You weren't alive with Robert Reese not a couple days ago from the date of this video. There was Brian. I think you like Brian. I can't tell because you're giving all the credit, 1,000,000% of what credit you have left, giving it to Glitch Dash. So I guess you have none left for Brian. That sucks. You've got none left for him. If you do, you didn't mention it. Sorry. Maybe I missed it. Oops. But he plays back everybody's videos, beginning to end almost. And he critiques them. Sometimes he'll let that damn thing play almost halfway through. I didn't see you say anything to him, but I imagine you might have directed this at him had he critiqued you. It's okay when a friend critiques you, but it's not okay when somebody points out a flaw of yours. Then it's copyright. Well, ain't that a bitch? Convenient for you, but a bitch. They do need to fix that, by the way. It should be more clear. You can't just have hurt feelings in a copyright. It should be more like, no, I actually filed in the court system or the legal system. My video's on the record. If anybody plays any part of it back, I either get a percentage of the fucking ads that play against it, or I could put a copyright and make sure I get credit for the video under the title, or the video is muted. That's real copyright. Eli, so where have you been, Sir Master, sir? Yes, Master, yes, Master, yes, Master. Is anybody else hearing this where he needs to be called the Master?
It needs to be different than the original.
Nope.
If it's similar to the original or too much of the original is being used, more than likely in the court, in the copyright law, or sorry,
Did you say more likely? More likely. He doesn't know. But I just explained it. I don't even want anybody to prove me wrong. I already know. There is no black and white to this. It's up to Google. They'll figure it out for you, partner. It ain't always going to work out the way you think it is.
copyright court of law,
Copyright court of law.
it would not be considered fair use, right?
Nope. Right.
Small excerpts, not full-length streams.
Nobody has put up a full-length stream of Eli. Where is he watching this shit? And why would anybody do that?
Now again, there are people that are exempt from this, and I mentioned that. But I'm also going to share in general for everyone that if you're running a channel that, you know, all you do is run live streams to critique other people's live streams in their entirety, especially if you're rebroadcasting them while they're live.
That was a direct knock against Jeff Thomas Black right there. I think he's one of the few people that he's one of the most notorious people for doing that, which I happen to love. Like for you, example, Eli, if I don't like you, like say you, because you're telling us you're giving us the real you. A lot of people say, I don't hate him, I don't even know who he is. Well, Eli just told you 100 times over the last 6 years, this is the real him. So yeah, you do know him, unless he's lying to us. So I think it's a lot easier when you don't like somebody to watch them on somebody else's live stream as being rebroadcasted. You know why I love that? Number one, Google allows it. See, Google don't always get it wrong. So somebody else plays their live stream back. And they get mad. They get butthurt over the fact that they didn't get the money for it. That's all they're talking about. They're not worried about the copyright. See, they've already admitted, well, yeah, you could do that, but you're taking money out of my pockets. It's like, no, I don't think that's how it works, Eli. Because if we were taking money out of your pockets by taking half the views you got, that would go against Robert Reese's. His argument about 475 views that watch but don't comment, to me, that's the same thing as saying, I have 475 irrelevant viewers here. Why do I say that? Because one of our biggest arguments on YouTube is, well, you got 12,000 subscribers. You get about 25 to 100 views a video, per video. But all you talk about is your videos across the board that go back years, that nobody understands. It's like a bag of skittled content. Skittles, it's all kinds of flavors. Whatever your flavor is, just try to remember this. Don't try to sell me on the fact that you got this would-be all-power knowledge of how this shit works. The last thing I'd ever do on my channel is explain to somebody why I have 475 views and 2 comments. The reason I say that is simple. It's a ballsy motherfucker that has to come up here and deal with that kind of shit. I'll give a little credit to Eli for having the balls to stand up here while he's pantless. A lot of people would just run off behind a tree or something, or find somebody to throw me a blanket, let me cover up. The motherfucker's sitting out here naked. His channel has bombed really bad. So he's going to throw out legal shit about copyright, something he fucking clearly knows nothing about. He's going to talk about copyright infringement and hate, harassment, and bullying. When yet he said the same things that he accuses everybody else of being hateful for. That was the first discombobulation I ever got with this guy. The discombobulation in his head where, well, I can say it, and when I say it, I said it for a different reason. You weren't there. It's like, well, yeah, that is true. I was not there. But let me ask you a question, Eli. Were you there when all these fucking regulations and laws were passed for copyright? Were you there in the boardroom? Nope. You weren't there. So how can you have anything to say about it? If we're not allowed to say anything about your past, why are you saying anything about something you don't know about? I mean, it's just a thought. But let's continue.
What you're in essence doing is stealing viewers from them. You're taking viewers away from them. And in the case of monetized channels like mine and Hot Facts with Robert Reese and Glitch Dashes, we're monetized. We're losing monetized playbacks.
You've got to be shitting me. You have got to be. I just said that. Do I got this guy down like a peg or what? All right, here's the thing. Honestly, if you're losing views off of being restreamed, then you're doing it wrong, my friends. You do realize why people restream, right? Because there's so many people out there that disagree with what you're saying, and instead of paying you, they've decided to pay the other guy that's restreaming you. That's what I call respect for the community. I want to hear what he's got to say, because it's going to be that jacked up, that funny, that off the charts, to the moon and back. I gotta hear it. I know that's what Eli's doing. He's going for shock value. I will show you how stupid somebody can be. On a nightly basis, he does that. But he wants to get jacked for it. He wants to get the money. He wants to get that pepper jack cheese on his fingers. He's being denied the dairy. So he's going to blame you guys for restreaming it. That's why he's not getting the dairy. Well, he wasn't getting the dairy before the restreams of Glitchgate. He wasn't getting it. Well, what was he bitching about back then? I'm sorry, I forgot. Maybe somebody could clear that up for me.
On our own channel. We are entitled to that revenue because it's our content, right?
Nope. That's incorrect information, sir. All right, let's check this out. Say you go to a channel that does great critiques, great reviews, right? Seriously. You got The View, you got the White House, you got, I mean, you name it, Trump, all the broadcast on national news. You're allowed to interview those yourself. Not interview them, but the critique. You see it on TikTok too. Tons of them. Where people are running a national network broadcast and critiquing it, what was said. You know they're running ads against that? Did you know that, Eli? Did ya? Well, if you didn't know that, no, you knew that. I just gotta assume you thought we didn't know that. What you're talking about is you don't like it when people critique you. Better put on a helmet, brother.
Right? Glitch dash popcorn. Pumpkin, yeah.
Did you all hear that? Pumpkin popcorn? Or was it popcorn pumpkin? It was popcorn pumpkin. That's what... This is why I hate emojis. You gotta interpret what the fuck they mean. They ride the fence. Emojis ride the fence. That's why I don't like them. But for some reason, did you hear him kind of stop right there when he said, yeah, popcorn pumpkin? He's like, yeah. He don't even know what the fuck Glitch Dash meant. It's in the comments. I'm watching the replay of the live. This shit's good. I like doing this.
So,
did you hear that pause? I didn't make that up. That was a pause. That was like a 30-second pause after he read Glitch Dash's emoji statement. I have something to say. Emoji. Emoji. See, dude, the only problem I have with emojis, I'll say it. You don't know what they mean. These guys are trolling you, Eli. You better stop, calm down, and roll. The house is on fire, bro. Stop, drop, and roll. You want to talk about some coaching advice? Get the fuck out of the fire. Save your life.
with that being said, I'm making it very clear that unless you're one of the few that are exempt from this.
Exempt. I can just see it now, Glitch Dash holding up one of those little cards. He's got a case number at the top right of the card that says, Glitch Dash is exempt from running Eli's content. Guess what I'm gonna do next for an encore, says Glitch Dash. I'm sorry, but it's too much sometimes.
One of them is Glitch Dash, and there are a few other people
That's
from my
four.
former community. They know who they are.
They know who they are. He'll say Glitch Dash out loud, but the rest of them, you know who you are. Because you're more special than Glitch Dash. Or maybe there aren't anymore, and I just made myself sound good. Very special people have the little special secret code key to get into my exemption room. I love this guy. He makes shit so fun.
You know who you are. Please don't make a big deal out of it. Okay?
I like it. Please don't make a big deal out of it. He's like, there's nobody there, dude. You're knocking on a door to a house that's got fucking city stickers on it. The house has been abandoned for 6 months, and the state's coming to claim the motherfucker. Nobody's there. Nobody's home, bro.
Even though I would hope that people can stop, rebroadcasting my whole entire live streams.
Again, nobody's done that.
You have my blessing to do it if you want to do it. We have certain agreements. I have certain agreements with certain people.
Yeah. And we all know that all the agreements in this community from A to Z have never been broken. They're all good, and they're forever. And if you break the agreement, you go to electronic jail.
Right? But if you want to maybe, tune in live for 5 minutes and see what's going on, and then say to your audience, hey, this is a look into Eli's live stream. If you want to go catch the replay after we're done here, or if you want to go catch him live, he's live right now, right? Okay? It's called a live look-in.
No, it's called a share. Just got to share a video, Eli. It's not a live look-in. There's not a special term for this. You're making up words to make yourself sound better. I could share anybody's live. I could share anybody's video. It's called a post. What the fuck did you live look in? I want to go to California where they got the good weed.
Nothing wrong with that, and that can be considered fair use.
Get your butt out
or
here.
If you want to critique the replay, let's say I do a 2-hour stream. If you want to critique the 2-hour live stream and make a 3 or 4 minute video or 1 or 2 minute video with some bullet points and then adding your commentary on it, yes, that's transformative in nature. That's also a small excerpt.
I hope all of the legal students are paying attention to this man. But instead of a yacht, you might get a fucking John boat after graduation. I'm just saying.
No problem, right? Okay. There are people that do this right, and then there are people that do this with malice reasons. And it's not the commentary I'm concerned about. I could care less. People are entitled to their opinions. You can critique me all day long.
So which is it? I'm confused. We have a time frame on how far we can take your content. Then we have a time frame on how much commentary that we're supposed to do. And then we have a time... What is with your time frames? Do you care on sharing that? Because I've never seen any information on that. And I've looked for it. I've got 4 copyrights on my channel right now. I'm playing real music, by the way, in the background, but I think the copyright you're talking about is I'm butthurt, but I've changed it and I've translated the word butthurt into copyright infringement. Yeah, okay, now it makes sense.
The problem is rebroadcasting someone's entire live stream while it's live is taking away
Again, nobody's done that.
live viewers and monetized playbacks. Right? In essence, you are a content thief. You're stealing.
Do realize they have platforms for downloading other people's videos, right? I wasn't sure if you were aware of that. Am I going to electronic jail if I download somebody? Would you shut up? Would you? Would I go to jail for that? For downloading somebody else's video? Just curious. Somebody needs to clear that up. Apparently, my lawyer sucks. My lawyer told me that you can download a video.
You could be a lawyer.
And mock it up.
You look like one.
But, no, I'm making that up. I don't have a lawyer. I guess I am my lawyer. God help me.
The permission to use that amount, that large of an amount of their copyrighted content, it's content theft. It's copyright infringement.
There's a difference between theft and infringement, by the way. Look it up.
Right? And even if we don't file a copyright strike on you, if you're a monetized channel that's doing that, eventually YouTube's gonna pop you for reused content. You will lose your monetization and possibly...
I know what he's saying here. There is some truth to that. Don't get excited, Eli. Like, let's say you flag somebody's video for bullying, and then you flag a lot of that was me. If you flag a lot of comments over and over and over again, you like make it a habit. You just get off on seeing people's comments getting removed, and there's a possibility that you could bring a strike to that channel. That does happen. Is that what he's talking about? Because that exists. I know that exists. And if you do that, they will, and it tells you in the TOS on YouTube that repeated offenses of falsely flagging somebody else's content can result in channel removal. I thought the desk was long.
Really?
Sorry.
I didn't know
your
that.
channel, right? But I'm going to take it one step further and say this. To everyone else that does not have a free pass from me,
so it's monopoly. We all need a free pass. Do not collect 200 views. Go directly to AdSense. Piss off jail. Check.
aka my blessing or permission. From this point on, like I've been saying, Okay.
He's got blessing and permission confused with something else. You do realize that Trump's going to be in court for the next 25 years?
Okay.
Blessings and permission, huh? We need those from Eli. We need those from content creators to do what we do. Alrighty then.
I'm going to start taking things more seriously for my business and start to protect my content. And if I have to file copyright strikes.
Best way to protect your content, sir. Don't put it up. What did I say? Was that extreme? Don't put it up? Well, if you don't want it attacked, don't put it up. If you know you're saying something controversial, it's probably going to get attacked. Let me ask you a question, Eli. How many videos of mine? Oh, there's got to be a couple. Don't play. There's got to be a couple of mine that you flagged. Somebody got to have flagged them by now. I love the way Eli calls them haters. I call them appreciators. A hater is somebody that doesn't watch because they hate you.
Then why
You're
do you block
so
them?
gross and disgusting to them, they don't even watch. They unsubbed you, and they watched a bunch of other shit for a while to make sure the algorithm changed so that your shit won't pop up. That's hate. I hate this guy so much I don't even want to see him. Eli, you don't have haters. I don't have haters. Glitch Thomas Dash does not have haters. None of us do. We have appreciators. There's a difference. Let me do a little life coaching for you. When somebody actually is, I mean, like, balls to the walls, dude, offended, unhappy, distressed, not at all amused by you, but yet they still have time to create an account to come in and comment on a live or a video, say whatever. That's appreciation. They know they're boosting you up in the algorithm, do they not? That brings me to this question. Why would you block trolls? Even knowing that was the highlight of your last live with Robert Reese. Why would you block trolls? Robert Reese didn't block them. He got knocked for it. He got a D- on that live. He did. He got a D- on it. He did a great job interviewing. But this is tough for me. It's like a 50-50. With the way the comments were flowing, I thought to myself, if he shuts that off, that will do two things. That will make him look like Eli, and at the same time, that will make him look like he's not real. Because I always say that myself. Let the comments fly. As long as they're not like drop docking. I did it backwards again. Dropping docs. As long as you're not saying stuff about the underage or racial remarks in a negative way, then let that shit fly. So I was kind of torn with that. But I will say this, they did take over. The trolls took over. Now, again, I want you guys to understand something. Again, what Eli here was saying was, you're stealing money from us when you rebroadcast the live, when you simulcast, like Jeff Thomas Black does. I'm like, yes, that is true, but it's also good for the community. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe if enough time goes by and you keep on making these lives that are so fucking jacked up like that, and somebody rebroadcast them, let this sink in, Eli. With all the hate that you talk about getting and all the bad publicity that you're getting, imagine this. Jeff Thomas Black rebroadcasts your live, right? And just by chance, somebody that agrees with you accidentally finds you through his rebroadcast, unbeknownst to him. He's like, no, wait a minute. Eli making sense to me. You just picked up a real subscriber and a real view, and you get a little bit more change in your pocket. You start getting a little bit more credibility with your type of people. I love being able to say that and not have to explain it. Your people, Eli. So, yeah, I think that there is a lot to be said about rebroadcast. It helps the community. It really does. I mean, let's be honest. If you thought your video was fucking wonderful and that you really hit a point with 99% of your audience, and it got rebroadcasted, you'd feel like patting yourself on the back. Like, you'd even tell Dawn, wouldn't you? All these channels rebroadcasted and said how wonderful it was, and it's got to be shared across YouTube. You wouldn't have a problem with that, would you? Of course, you get paid less. Let that sink in. You get paid less. If everybody rebroadcasted and said great things about your live, but you still get paid less because 54 in the box would actually be 15 in your box and the rest spread across different simulcast. So you're not getting paid for those. But yet if somebody says something negative rebroadcasting and you're not getting paid, now that's a problem. It's happening on both levels, isn't it? I don't know, Eli. Perhaps the sit and spin fits.
I will. And I'm entitled to file as many as I want.
Sounds like he's done this out of experience. He's entitled. And he says things about the millennials. I'm entitled.
And yes, you can file your counter notifications, right? Right? And even if I don't take you to court, and
even if I don't take you to court. The only reason he walks down that trail is because his battery-powered bicycle has a bad battery.
You know, you win the counterclaim by YouTube. The more and more that you continue getting taken down for copyright, even if you get it reversed, saying it's fair use through a counter notification, YouTube's going to look into your channel and shut you down for other reasons, right? If someone's getting constantly flagged for copyright, even if they're claiming it's fair use, and they get it reversed via a counter notification, YouTube will look into your channel and you're eventually going to go down. So why do it, right? But
YouTube will look into your channel and you'll eventually go down. Once again, the only man that knows what happened in that boardroom that day that wasn't actually in that boardroom that day when all the TM services got decided on YouTube. I'll give Eli credit. He doesn't just have an imaginary friend. He has an imaginary psyche. I want to party with this dude. And I hear the grass in California is fucking stupendous. Can you imagine one night? Oh my God, it'd be worth the plane trip.
But above and beyond all of that, okay? What kind of creator are you if all you're doing is using other people's content as your content?
Brian. Do you know the one that was on Robert Reese's Live? Brian. And he's damn good at it. Why are you not bringing Brian into this? This is where I fucking love it when bullshit meets the road, man. Eli, you gonna call out Brian? I double dog dare you. I will cover Brian's ass. He knows. He's not 100% sure, or should I say 1,000,000% sure, but he knows. If the bill fits, even if it sucks for me, I'll cover Brian's ass. I'll tell you why. Brian has done every single thing that you're talking about in spades. And he's gotten away with all of them because Eli is wrong yet again. He's wrong twice. That was by accident. It still made sense. Elon was wrong twice. Eli twice. You get it?
That's not original. It doesn't depict your purpose or, doesn't depict who you are. It's not creative on your own behalf. You're, in essence, using other people's content as your content because you don't.
Once I put a video up on my channel and I talk about it, I don't give a fuck if it's 5 seconds. I don't give a fuck if it's got an emoji attached to it. My shit now, bro. Better deal with it.
Don't have any content of your own, right?
Nope. Everybody's content's mine. And my content belongs to everybody. It's called public. Public.
And that's why I think a lot of people do it, right?
Really?
That's why a lot of people do it.
Really?
So, you know, I want to mention this, and I'll say this, Jeff Thomas Black.
Mm-hmm. We're going to watch an ad. A little respect for Eli. I'm going to give him 5 cents. No, actually it's 0.010. It's a tenth of a percent for real. This is real traffic. You're welcome, Eli. Happy birthday.
So I just got my entire apartment cleaned for $19. Seriously, $19. We're talking laundry washed and folded, all my cabinets organized, and my interior and exterior fridge and oven cleaned. They even wiped out my windows. All you have to do is pick a date, select a cleaner, and book your first cleaning for $19.
All right, I'm going to have to say this. If I'm going to critique the whole video, I'm going to have to do this too. Commercial talking about cleanliness. A woman with ADHD. You should see this commercial. It's like fucking spotless in there. You can tell she's one of those people that move her shit on the desk like I do. Moves everything into just the right spot. If that's not right, I'll move it back. I'll move it again. I'll move it again. I'll move it again. I'll move. That's what this commercial is. And it's playing against Eli's content. Let that sink in. Just let it sink in.
Seriously, $19.
You're not allowed to play my live back because I lose money. I guarantee Eli wasn't getting $19 because of the fucking symbol broadcast. He didn't lose no $19. I'm not sure what it was, but I don't even know if it covered a fucking beef jerky stick. Oh, now I gotta skip because it's stupid. Okay.
I still love you, man. I still have respect for you. And I hope you do the right thing, and I hope that you understand where I'm coming from.
We
And the only reason why I'm even talking about you is because you kind of came at me calling me passive-aggressive and saying some other things, right?
Whoa!
And again, like I mentioned at the beginning of the show,
Whoa.
I've been trying to get on a panel with you one-on-one on your channel, my channel. I've been trying to get you on other panels with me, and you have refused to come on a panel with me. You haven't refused, you just kind of said, I'll think about it, right? I mean, listen, Jeff, if
He's talking about Jeff Thomas Black. He's talking about Jeff Thomas Black. Jeff Thomas Black called him passive-aggressive? Whoa, I'm so fucked up. I gotta say this out loud. Wait a minute. So Jeff Thomas Black is calling Eli passive-aggressive. In other words, a negative thing. But Glitch Dash is Eli's best friend. I didn't say Glitch Dash was his best friend. I said Eli's best friend is Glitch Dash. But Glitch Dash's best friend is Jeff Thomas Black. Now, how the fuck does that science work? If Jeff Thomas Black is giving Eli shit, how in the fuck is that working with Glitch Dash? Inquiring minds want to know.
before I met Dawn, and while I was on the dating scene over the years in between relationships, looking to find a woman, you know, if I had a penny for every time a woman told me I'll think about it, and then I sat around waiting for her, which I didn't. I would never sit around waiting for a woman. When a woman says I'll think of...
He would never sit around waiting for a woman. Well, then I'm just going to come as clean as possible. I'm not going to ask anybody to put on their earmuffs. I'm not going to suggest that this video won't be flagged, but I have to be me. Dude, if the pussy ain't worth waiting for, you need to be fucking a dude.
about it means she's not interested. It's a polite way of saying, I don't want to piss you off. I don't want to give you the wrong idea. You know, I don't want to say, you know, I don't see value in doing a show with you, because I still want to leverage you in different ways, and I still want to keep the peace with you, you know, in a backhanded way. I mean, come on, dude. Seriously, Jeff. Let me tell you something. I respect you. You're a smart guy. And
But do you respect him 1 million? Should have clarified that. This would have made more sense.
appreciate your work and what you've done for this community. But look, I know what's going on.
Do you?
And this is one of the main reasons why people will try to character assassinate me or try to come at me in some way and say, oh, I'm passive aggressive or whatever. It's because I'm spot on with my assessments.
He's spot on with his assessments. So the world is full of niggers and faggots. Bitches, whores, cunts, liars, bullies, and haters. That's his assessment, not mine. That's his. Y'all know who he is. Hey, if other people get to critique and do the media, so do I. I just wish you could see the still shot that I got this paused with. I'm not going to do it. It's not because I'm afraid of copyright infringement. Oh no! It's because I don't want to move the camera. It's in a great spot. But honestly, dude, really? Unfortunately, the answer to that is yes. He actually believes what he's saying. And I've watched 3 ads on this shit. How much crap am I going to get for that? I just helped pay for Christmas. Eli, if you're going to give 1,000,000% to somebody, can you give it to me? I'm over here paying you. Dude, paying you. I'm actually giving you money by watching your ads. I get no fucking love around here, I swear to God.
I can see
You don't
things
give it,
a mile
that's
away.
right,
I
piece
have
of
great
shit.
instinct and intuition, and I call people out on the truth, and the truth hurts. This is the truth. This is
The truth hurts. Eli, I get more views than you do. Enough with the fugger. Fuck it. Sugarcoating has got to go. I get more views than you do. As a matter of fact, I saw Hannibal say something to a channel that I just subscribed to tonight. And oh no, my God, that fucking Billings guy, John Billings. I am going to get to that. I'm going to do a same thing I'm doing here with him. Probably tomorrow. If not tonight, I doubt it. I don't know. I got to be ripe. But the fucking shit these guys are saying. Hannibal talking about nobody watches them, they're cringe. Speaking about me and Jeff Thomas Black and all that. I'm like, wait a minute, whoa. Hannibal, reality check. Except for the few fucking unicorns you banged. In other words, videos that popped. Do you realize I got verbatim more views per video than you do? Verbatim, I have more views than you do, Hannibal. Verbatim. And you got 32,000 subscribers.
This is bullshit.
You really need to be careful in the future when you start talking about other people's channels. Or nobody watches them because they're cringe. I got news for you, Hannibal. You haven't exactly been in the Oscars this year. Neither have I. We're not going there.
It's nothing but the truth. And this is one of the few channels out here on YouTube where you will always hear nothing but the truth.
Ouch. That hurts, Eli. Stop doing that. Stop it. The truth.
So I'm going to say this to everyone out there. I work hard to create my content. I put a lot of time and effort into doing mobile live streams from my car, from my walks, from the studio. I do pre-recorded content on the main channel with Dawn. Sometimes she comes live with me.
We're going to wrap it up.
On the in-studio streams or even in the car. We do some streams together. Okay?
Yeah.
That's our content.
Okay.
And we work hard to, create it. And we're trying to build our business. And if people...
I'm not going to talk about his wife. She got something to say to me, I'll say something back. But she ain't never said nothing about me except for her troll accounts. I don't care.
Edited.
That's fine. I do so much with troll accounts. It's part of the business, but yeah, whatever. As long as she doesn't say anything about me, she's off the tape. That's just how I roll. Don't worry about it. Ain't no ass kissing going on. If she ain't something to say about me, and with face like a lot of these channels that make sense to talk about. If you're gonna make a channel and actually critique somebody with your voice, at least, and we all know it. We all know what DoorDash Sucks look like. He's been doing lives a lot, and you gotta give him the man some fucking clap for that. He's definitely not a troll on his own channels. couldn't tell you if he's got other channels or not, that he does the same thing or not that everybody else is apparently doing, because we got a record number of troll accounts now with the most suspicious fucking names. I know it's on purpose. I'm not stupid. Well, matter of opinion. But Eli, come on, really? Are you serious right now? You gonna keep on bringing Don up? You need to watch that shit, dude. My wife come into a video twice, and if anybody knows what it was, and I ain't got nothing to explain, and so that means I don't.
Are going to steal our content for whatever reason, right?
Veronica's home was foreclosed in 2012
Jesus
because she could not pay off the $15,000 in real estate.
Another great ad running against a businessman's channel. What happens when you lose your home? You know, he just might actually get a real click off of that. The people that actually follow him for positive. Hey, Glitch Dash, listen to this.
That affects our growth. That affects our pocketbook. It affects us when moving forward. And the truth of the matter is, the haters and stuff, and a lot of these people, they do it because when they see someone, I was getting 300, 400, 500 views, and then this week my views tanked. Why? Because I don't know for a fact, but I can highly assume there are a lot of people from my former community and this community that are rebroadcasting me.
No, that's not it, bro. That's got nothing to do with it. Rebroadcasting ain't got shit to do with it. We flocked to your fucking lives, dude. You got 54 in the box 3 lives ago. I even mentioned it to you before you blocked me. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. That was cheap. You did.